Hey everybody, getting ready to tape a show with Mr. Ben from Backwoods Attraction. Hope you're doing well today. Ben? Hello, Ben. Okay, check 1, 2, 3, check. I got the phone up. Huh, check 1, 2, 3, check. Let me see if I can get this. Alright, let's do it this way. Do not disturb. Ben, are you there? Ben? Check 1, 2, 3, check. Hey everybody, Dave, what's going on, Fishing Dave? Having technical issues. Why is it always me having technical issues? Hey, can you hear me? You could hear me fine before? Really? Okay, I'm going to call you back. Thanks, bud. Crazy. Hey, I'm going to be filming a podcast with Mr. Ben with Backwoods Attraction. If anybody has any food plot questions, you can message me on Facebook Live here and I will ask him. And then you can listen to the podcast on Fridays on the Outdoor Call Radio app and hear your question. How about that? So, just going to be me, but I'll try and answer your questions. I'll be watching the comment section and everything. So, we'll see how this goes. I just did a podcast with Darren and Nathan a little bit ago, and everything worked fine. So, I don't know what's going on. Check 1, 2, 3, check. All right, let's try this. Now we got it. Now we're cooking with butter. Hey, how you doing there, buddy? We're doing a little Facebook Live while I do this. I got Ben Dunnigan. Say it again, Ben? Is it Dunnigan or Dungan? Dungan. I don't know why I throw that Dunnigan in there. Dungan. Ben Dungan with back. Huh? Well, I know, but I don't want to get your name wrong. So we're visiting with Ben Dungan from Backwoods Attraction. If you have food plot questions, you can message me on Facebook Live while we're taping this. Hi, Ken. I'll get to that question real quick, Ken. Thank you. Just bear with me. It's just going to be me on here, but if I ask your question, you can listen to Fridays on the Outdoor Call 80 radio, and you'll hear Ben answer your question. Okay. So we're going to get started here, Ben. Hang on. Let me get myself situated. Make sure I got our stuff here. I got that. I got the music ready, I think. Well, here, no, I don't. What do you want? Well, you want a little country and western today? You want some rock? What do you want, Ben? All the above. Okay. All right. Well, we'll do a little burgers and fries today. How's that? Does that sound lovely? All right. Well, here, hang on. Let's see. Burgers and fries. Okay, I got it. All right. So that's right there. All right. You ready? All right. We're ready. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of The Healthy Herd, brought to you by the fine folks at Backwoods Attraction. This is Outdoors Dan. Let's go check in with our host, Mr. Ben Dungan, with Backwoods Attraction. Ben, Happy New Year, man. It's a brand new year. Yeah, Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I'm doing Facebook Live while we're taping this. I've got Fish and Dave and Ken on right now, and I'm gonna ask you some questions as we get going, so they can hear you answer them when they listen in on Fridays on your anchor spot on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. Hey, real quick before we get to that, how'd your hunting season fare up for you? Yeah, I heard. Hmm. Well, don't feel like the Lone Ranger because there was a lot of us. I actually shot two deer that I know lived. They whirled out of the shot on me, one in Kansas, and then I did the same darn thing in Iowa. So I mean, I haven't had that happen to me in a long time, but that's part of hunting. So at least you got one. At least you got one, and you had a good season. I hear. Roger Wild in New York is watching us right now. Roger, you be safe out there plowing snow. And then we got Mountain Man. Mountain Man is Rob Warwick in Pennsylvania. Ben, he sounds just like that guy on Duck Dynasty. Hi Willie. So I call him Mountain Man. So, but and then we got Fishing Dave and Ken has a question. Hey, well, let me. I'm going to give you before we get into Cody. Cody just had a really good hunt down there at the testing grounds. We'll talk about that real quick. But Ken wants to know if you plant alfalfa and CRP, how do you have to cut it if you can't bale it? That's from Ken Curie. Well, I tell you what. Will you find out for me and email me, and I will get that. I'll get that. Ken, I'll tell you on Saturday on the show on Saturday. If okay, Ben's gonna do Ben. Ben doesn't deal with alfalfa, Ken. That's not one of their things, but he's going to get an answer and get it to me, and I will get that answer to you. Either probably just plan on Saturday on the Saturday morning show, Ken. Okay. All right. There you go. That's a great question though. So Cody got a. I don't want to ruin the story, but Cody had a really great hunt, and he got to go full circle. So I thought that was pretty cool. Don't we? Don't we all? That would be awesome. That would be awesome and wonderful. That's for sure. So so brand new year backwoods attraction. It's January. I've already got turkey and walleye and crappie on the brain right now. So what do we need to be doing to get our game plans and ready to go for this time of year, Ben? April. We start in Iowa. We'll start like like the 10th or 12th, around somewhere around there in April. I'll be hunting in Kansas though around the 1st of April. If I don't, I might go to Nebraska at the end of March though. Yeah. Well, frost seeding, I mean, we've talked about that. We got 12 inches of snow on the ground in Iowa right now, so I can't do anything right now. But as soon as we get a good thaw going around, as anything, I think, if we're going to start out new this year, if someone's got a brand new piece of hunting ground, they got a brand new lease and they want to try to put strips in there, first thing they're going to want to do is probably take a soil test, right? Yeah. Well, and we, here in Iowa, we've got really good soil. Now you're down in the south, and we got now, like I said, I have Rob in Pennsylvania, and Roger Wild in New York. I mean, their soils are going to be varied. You get out west, the soil is going to be a way different than what we have here in the Midwest. So soil testing is really important to find out how much you need to boost that soil to make sure you have a good crop of food plot, right? Yeah. So you said, and they're not, see, they can't hear you. They can only hear me right now. So if you got questions for Ben, let me know and I'll ask him so you can hear him on the podcast. But, huh? Unless it's about alfalfa, he says. Anything else is good. So you mentioned clover. You said turkeys love clover, and they do. They're constantly in there bugging, and they do. I don't know how many times I've cut open a turkey and their gullet or their sack's been full of clover. So, but they that's definitely good. But we talk about clover a lot when we're talking about white-tailed deer. A lot of folks may not think about clover, but what I love creating not only food areas, but I want for turkey season especially. I want an area that's like a strutting zone. I want to be able to find where those birds are roosting at. They're going to be by the food source, and then they can get in there and not only get in there and bug or eat clover, but they also have a place to strut. So when we have now, what's the best mixed backwoods attraction you would recommend for an area that what's your favorite mix blend? You guys have several premium wildlife blends there. Right. Big River blend. Yeah. 7 pounds of clover per acre. Really? That's great. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it'll for us it'll probably be mid February. We usually have a pretty good thaw in February. We have a Indian spring they call it, and then we can get out there and broadcast some stuff, or get the plot master out if it's not too muddy, or however folks you want to do it. But and then March, that mid March to late March, right before season starts, is a good time to get out there and try to get some stuff out too. Yeah. Ken says he's not ruling out a really good clover now. That was the alfalfa guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, see, I see quite a bit of alfalfa out west. Yeah, yeah. Uh huh. Colorado, Montana. Yeah. You'd be shocked how many elk I've seen out there browsing in the alfalfa fields. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's too hot. It burns up too easy down in the south. Yeah, yeah. All right. So, all right, give me a couple of clover mixes that I can recommend to folks real quick. Can you give me like two or three? Clover Deluxe. I love I love Trophy Acre. Straight clover. Mm-hmm. Okay. Stacy wants to know this time of year, is it better to disc it when you can get in there to disc, or is it all right to broadcast it? Okay, Ken has a couple more questions for you. How often do you need to cut your clover? Uh huh. Okay. Okay. Kent, Ben says he doesn't recommend that you mow it, but you need to listen to the show in about a week or two on Friday to get the full answer because he's quoting studies and stuff. And Ben, I can understand what you're saying. I think that's good. I'm going to ask you one more. I'm go. No, you're fine. I think you explained it fine. Yeah. Yeah. He says if you want to mow, but try not to mow below 6 to 8 inches. But Ken, listen to the thing because I think his first answer explained it really well. I'm gonna give you one more question, and then I'm gonna give you one more. Um, on CRP weeds that need to be burnt, can you plant clover before burning down the weeds? Did you hear me? Yeah, on CRP, can you plant clover before you start burning down the weeds, or do you need to plant it after you burn the weeds out on CRP? Okay, after Ken, after, yeah. Hmm. Okay, okay. No, no, no. I mean that sounds logical to me. Hey, folks, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye on Facebook Live. If you want to hear The Hungry Herd with Ben Dungan, please check out the Outdoor Call radio app every Friday. He's on several times. This show that we're watching right now will air in about 2 weeks. But they got a brand new episode that'll be on this Friday, and check it out. Great information about food plots and seed, what the different seeds are, plus all the great stuff that Backwoods has to help you see more game in your neck of the woods. So I will see you Wednesday right here on Facebook Live when we do the Wednesday drive. I'll see you later. Thank you very much.